I'm on the come up, jump up, I pick my gun up. Joe Jackson with trap.
We want to welcome everybody to this episode of the Geek Salad Podcast. I am ARYEtheKING. That is GEEtheBEARDED1. And today we're joined by a very, very beautiful and talented guest, D Sexy Wife. D, how you doing, girl? Oh wow! Like she didn't even say anything. That was cool.
Catch it? But did you catch it?
Was that like a kiss? Or you blowing a kiss out to the audience?
You couldn't hear me? I said,
There we go. Okay, wow. Now we hear it. Okay, now we got it.
That's different.
It was a sound.
I like that.
I'm with it.
So
we have a lot to talk about today. First, we want to thank everybody who tuned in to the inaugural Geek Salad Live yesterday on Instagram.
Yes.
We're going to do that moving forward every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, sir.
If you haven't already subscribe to our YouTube channel and also hit that bell icon. D Sexy Wife, tell us how you got into content creating and specifically like giving sexual advice to people. Like how did that happen?
Yay, what a great question. First of all, thank y'all for letting me on the show. You understand?
Reaching
out, seeing your girl. You
Big fan.
I appreciate y'all.
No problem.
How did I get started? Well, it actually started with my book, The Sexy Wife, which is available at Amazon.com.
Okay.
The book has been around for over a decade. And it's a pocket guide to getting, keeping, and pleasing your man.
Okay. Say no more. Let me go to Amazon then.
Keeping and pleasing your man. It's chapters just on oral and head bobbing techniques.
Wow. Okay.
You need that in your life.
Okay.
It's true.
Ladies,
if you're listening, she's speaking facts right now.
It's different ways to slobber in the book.
Wow.
We need that. It's a gentle drizzle. It's the porn spit. It's the deep throat get, all of that. Anyways, but the book first of all, D Sexy Wife, I have been married, y'all, going on 16 years to one.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Let me
respect. We have no kids. Together. We have 0 kids and 1 dog.
Okay.
Which normally people are like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Right? That's for another time.
Cool.
Anyways, I grew up from a family rich with great marriages. Honestly, both of our parents was married for like ever. Still in love, laying on the couch, kissing every morning goodbye. And for me, I just thought like great marriages was everywhere in the world. And then as I got older, people was like, I can't stand my fucking husband. And I was like, wait, why not? Like, how's the bedroom going? Clearly, y'all not fucking. Can I say that?
Yes, you can.
Well, you did. So now I'm saying
but moving forward, I can correct myself, King.
We be cussing all the time.
You good.
Good. Anyway, so I started giving like little one-off advice and it was working. And people was like, oh my God, I text my husband this message in the middle of the day and, all our problems, but that little moment went away. Anyway, so that made me write the book. And then I got my life coaching certification. And then in New Orleans, because we're from the South, in New Orleans, I partnered with this amazing woman who had one of the only Black-owned sex stores. And she was like, won't you start doing some classes here in the evening time? So I was doing classes to women, to swingers, whoever was willing to pay. I was going to teach you what you need to know for that day. So then, you know what I'm saying? We moved to California. And I was like, how can I still, connect and still keep true to this passion? And one of my line sisters was like, I've been telling you to go on YouTube. And I was like, YouTube, I'm not tech savvy. I don't know.
So shout out to that one friend who just be like pushing you.
And she from the Bahamas too. Shout out Kayla. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I love you, girl. Anyways, the rest is history. I started it and Super Scent. Do y'all know who Super Scent is?
Super Scent? Nah,
not familiar.
I know y'all playing.
Nah, put a song, man.
Yeah, educate us.
Okay. So I ain't even gonna lie. I did not know who she was before this moment I'm about to tell y'all about. And honestly, it's no shade because she is like from New Orleans, born and raised. But she does a lot of. She's good friends with the Brad and Big Booty Judy. I know y'all know that.
Okay. Oh yeah, we know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah, we know that with the Big Booty.
Yeah,
I heard about
Big Booty Judy. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know about it.
Standard nigga answer. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, we know about it.
Nigga-isms 101. Anyways, she had shouted me out. She was like, today I'm gonna ask something weird to Alexa how to squirt. And I had just did my how to squirt video, which is probably my biggest one on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Along with how to ride, along with the anal. It's a couple of them up in there.
I saw that.
Anyways, everybody was then the 68-year-old woman was like, I've never squirted before. You changed my life. You know, I thought I'd never feel this in my lifetime. And now I feel like a real woman. And then it just like, I was like, damn, I love it here. They don't judge me.
I wanted to piggyback off of that because do you get any flack from family or friends for being this expressive, for being this free online?
I feel like because I'm a double Scorpio.
Wait, hold on. What does that mean? A double Scorpio?
I didn't know you can have, so it's like your moon, your moon sign or something. They both Scorpios?
Go ahead, King. Yes, they're both. So you have your moon, you got your sun rising, and it's something setting as well. Now I got the book downstairs. People don't come for me. I'm a lifelong learner. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, whatever. So both of mine, and I learned that I was helping some people at Google, and they was all into the atmosphere, and they was like, give us all of your information. They put me all in. They were like, you're a double Scorpio? Do you know what that means? I was like, no.
So I'm about sure you about to tell me though. Like
they told me, and I'm like, just tell her freaky and just tell her out there. And actually, growing up, my mom, she passed away 2 years ago from cancer, and then my baby sister passed away a year ago from some other bullshit. Anyway, she was like, girl, you my one. Like, all parents is given like that one child that like know that they are just different and destined for some different type shit that could be really good or really bad.
Oh, I know. That's how my middle kid
like,
is.
You my one. So I mean, when I first, and my mom was a pastor. I come from a really super religious.
Oh, so you a PK? That explains it all, man. It's why is it? I'm from the church. I have a church background too. It's always.
Oh my God.
PKs. It's always
even in the book I talk about it, how like we go on these Christian churches, all of like the infidelity that we know whispers in the back pews, you know. And I mean, I attribute the success of my marriage and my life to King Jesus. Amen. Hallelujah.
You better talk that. Talk that, girl.
On the show, it's God, communication, and amazing sex. That's actually on a shirt that is in the repertoire. Like everything. I just really think that if you married, you should be married and winning. I just feel like we get a bad reputation that like married life ain't where it at. Since when?
Facts. And you know what I think a big problem is too, because you came up in the church too. They don't talk about sex in the church. It's no surprise people running around doing stuff behind your partner back, blah, blah, blah. Because you're not taught to have an open and honest conversation about sex, you know, in your marriage. Especially not, they don't teach you that at church. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Oh, nah.
If you watch porn, you're going to hell in the church. Masturbation, oh my God, no. Even the bedroom, your husband should not ask for certain things. You know how many women I have to talk to because their moms told them that oral sex was like atrocious and a sin. All Black, of course, predominantly.
Wow. Okay. Huh.
The white girls, they've been on game.
I plead the fifth.
And I'm like, let's take a journey to the Songs of Solomon, where he's talking about the breast. I mean, God put erogenous zones in the booty for a reason. He didn't have to put it there.
This is true.
Speak on it. Okay.
Because people act like sex is something new. And this is something that I don't agree with in the church, where you're not talking about sex. You're not talking about how you keep your partner
And you
pleased. I
demonize.
think that should be
That part.
you should do sermons on that. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk.
No, really. But guess what? I did get to partner with a few churches.
Okay.
But
Oh,
it was
really?
mainly around like a couples retreat type of thing, just to like put your toe in. But we really ain't gonna really, we ain't
Okay.
living out no tantrums.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, let me look at your syllabus before we go
That
forward.
part, let the proof be popping.
You're serious, D. Let me look at D's syllabus real quick to make sure.
That part.
Side note, is that a penis balloon in your background, or am I just seeing things?
It could be. It's whatever
It's random.
It's whatever you like it to be.
Dick balloon.
I do have a few toys that we could show or play with later.
Hey, cool. That's what's up. So I think I discovered your YouTube. I want to say 2020. I discovered it. And then eventually, like I think
That's when I started.
Okay, cool.
So you've been a day one fan, pretty much, man.
Pretty much, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty much. I watched.
Oh my God.
No, I watched one video, and that turned into watching like he's stupid. That turned into watching like 4 videos.
Wow.
And this is the funny thing. I don't think I subscribed right away, even though I love this stuff.
Y'all
I was being lazy
y'all
with
be
it.
watching me in the shadow under the covers.
Like, look, this is eyes.
Up in the church.
Right.
What she talking about? What she talking about? But nah, it was so of course, but YouTube is going to, always push your stuff because I watched like 4 videos, and I think it was the 4th video. I was like, yo, subscribe, bell icon immediately. Like, yo, your stuff is really dope, really dope. Let me ask you this, because I wonder about this a lot, man. So
Wait,
you say you've been married.
Just take a moment and say thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Oh, you're
I
welcome.
love you. Thank you.
No.
People have creators have to hear stuff like that. Because sometimes you'd be like, fuck, I don't feel like creating today. That's some real shit.
Yeah.
It's a grind. It's like it's a labor of love or whatever.
People don't talk about that part. They only talk about, I grind from day one. I was already. No, motherfucker. I wanted to stay in bed.
Exactly. Sometimes you just don't feel like creating nothing, but you got to.
But right, and every time you go back, it's like another pulse check. It's like another like vibration that on the low is pulling you in deeper. You know what I'm saying? Even though it like comes in these waves, it's just like orgasmic. And that's what, I don't know, like talking about this, I can feel it in my vagina. That's
passion.
Exactly.
That's right. All passion.
I don't feel it in my vagina, but like I know what you're talking about.
It would be his testicles, y'all. My show
Testicle
is Laugh and
tingling
Learn. I be educating. I am a professor of passion, y'all. I like to teach people as well. Most of the videos are educational.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts. So let me ask you this, because I know, married for 16 years, happily married, I'm sure. But obviously, because of the nature of what you do, you know what I'm saying? You talk about sex
all day.
Very attractive woman. I know dudes is in your DMs.
Crazy.
Has your husband ever been like, wait a minute? Not saying that you necessarily are entertaining anything, but has he been like, all right, maybe in the comments, like, all right, nigga, calm down. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, yes. He didn't have to fall all the way back. He like, this shit is not healthy for me. Let me go the fuck over here in the corner.
I can only imagine, man. Like what's the wildest DM that you got so far?
Because I know the thirst is real out there.
I mean, other than just dick pics that will get you blocked, y'all. Or sometimes, and this is the part where me and my husband are like, what are you doing? Because I'm like, I want to be like Coco. And she's nice even when she says no. Iced tea and Coco.
Oh, okay.
So I don't even want to hurt people's feelings, y'all.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, please don't send me another dick pic.
Your dick is ugly. I don't like your dick.
No, I said, if you send me another one, I'll have to block you. Okay. Now, sometimes they keep trying and I got to.
That is so nice of you to not automatically block the dick.
I don't automatically block. But the weirdest was somebody was dick in a Mexican poncho. And they was skinny. Real skinny.
Wait.
And then they did a foot show. They did a foot show at the end where they put the camera at the foot of the bed and did a show with their feet and then they turned over. And I got his permission to air that too. I'm like, I may add this to an end of the video so people can see. Just
Hey man, that's content, man. That's
Yeah.
content. Not content that I want to see, but it's content.
Naked in a Mexican in a poncho.
How that
And
the visual
skinnier than me.
is so wild to me, man.
Skinnier than me. All I saw was 2 sticks coming from a poncho. They turned around.
You know what I think? Because we've actually had a few
sticks.
guests on the show who who get like crazy DMs or whatever. Sometimes I think it's some dudes just got like this voyeur thing. I think they don't even think that sending the dick pic is gonna get the girl. I think they just doing it because they were like, oh, I know she saw it, and that's what gets them off.
Could be. And that's where if you do too, you get struck out. You get blocked.
Block them.
I mean, she's being very professional. Hey, just
because look, listen, the first pair of titties we get in the Geek Salad DMs, you're automatically blocked. It's like we're not.
Oh, really?
Don't send tit pics because we're both taking. But I'm just saying we probably won't block you if you do send tit pics. I'm just saying
we'll be the one to say, hey, thank you by the way, but don't send no more.
I'm like, gee, she deserves another chance, man. We're gonna follow the sexy wife advice. Just give them at least 2 chances.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Don't send me any more titties.
I think that's the kind thing to do because sometimes you get excited and you never know what a person's schema is. Like I take my life coaching and my relationship coaching like so freaking serious for my clients. Like, thank you for trusting me with your vulnerability. But who knows what lifestyle they grew up in or what their schema is, which is stamped before the age of 8. And to them, sending a dick pic may be their way of like saying, I love you. So it's okay to say, thanks, friend.
Thanks, but no thanks. You know what I'm saying?
Try to resist the urge.
You don't really need your penis.
I only want to see my husband's, but thank you. I say, you know what? Send it to your girl. I know she'd love to see it.
That was
listen. On the topic of social media, do you think that it has actually killed romance or sex life these days?
Oh my God! Let me tell you, I hate being on my phone. That's why I didn't get the alert about the show until later. I am not that person. I enjoy letting it die, putting it on vibrate, throwing it in a corner while I'm downstairs away from it. And my husband, he does a great job of like making me aware sometimes, like, hello. And I do it in like pulses. That's why like whenever I post something on IG or my stories or something, it normally gets like a decent amount. Like I know people look at it because it's like, what? She ain't gonna be here all that much. If it was not for me wanting to connect with people, I would not just be on my phone because of that reason. It can be toxic. You start comparing yourself. You start seeing shit that is like not realistic for like, or healthy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it desensitizes you and it takes you away from the people who you need to be connecting with. How are you connecting if you're on your phone?
All day. Yeah. That's
all day, right? That piece. Like, of course, you still have to be professional. We're still trying to grow a big brand, run a business, but how am I connecting to my spouse, to my children, to my family if I'm always on my phone?
Lil D, what? Lil D is coming.
She's here.
She gone.
She gone.
All right.
It's all right.
And I love that it said D. I was like, is that another me?
It's you from 10 minutes from now. That's what it is. It's the future version of you coming in.
It's coming.
Hopefully she'll be back.
In the morning? Do you guys watch Sway in the morning?
I do watch Sway. I like Sway.
I feel like we all should have said Grand Rising.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like Sway is going to watch this show. I was confessing that as I took my bath before
speak it.
We'd love to have.
I will be on his show, and when I am, we'll talk about this moment, and then we'll all rock together.
Yeah, that'll be so dope.
I'm with it. So give she's so stupid, man. Give our listeners and viewers something that they could incorporate in their bedroom tonight. What is
don't be shy. Tell them what the show was you said y'all like to watch.
Huh? What happened?
Oh, okay. We're gonna keep it professional. We ain't gonna say which show y'all really like.
Are you talking about your show?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, it's a lot of your shows that I'm
talking
about.
Well, name a top top
talking
one.
about
That's the
you.
one I
Like,
came
give
prepared for.
so how she did it. She just flipped it back on me. No, we want you, the sex expert. We want you to give us
smart.
Mhm.
Smart. Okay, well, I have several actually, guys. I was just giving you a hard time. I like to see you guys blush. I have several tips. I mean, we must start from anal, oral, squirting. Those are like the top 3. So I'll let y'all pick which one. Anal.
Do we have to pick? Why can't we just get all 3? Like that's.
Can we
I'll
get
be
all
brave.
I didn't want to hog it. I think we have another guest coming in.
I'm greedy. Okay. Nah, go ahead. Go ahead, G. Which one you want to do?
Oral.
Ooh. Okay, well, what you want to know? Okay, King. Everybody, hold on. Is it,
give the viewers some.
You want me to give a tip to the ladies or a tip to the men or a tip to
about one of each?
One of each.
Let's go with a tip for the men, because you know, a lot of men brag about, I be doing my thing down there, but the woman be like, nah, nigga, you ain't quite hitting it. I'm being nice right now. So
I'm the champ.
Yeah.
I'm the champ. I'm gonna talk my shit. Yes. I'm good.
Greetings, D.
In the Hall of Fame.
Try not to be rude to our guest, y'all. Hi, D. How are you?
She's still connected.
D. Oh, she could still connected to the audio. Can
there
you hear us?
Go. Hey, D.
Yo.
Wait,
can
what?
You hear me?
You made it.
Yeah, I can now.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm country, and I forgot that it was 3:30 Eastern.
Yeah. No, it's you're absolutely fine.
I wrote on my calendar 3:30, and I was like, all right, let me find me some jeans real quick. Cool. And then I looked up in DMs, and I was like, that shit definitely says Eastern.
That part. That's okay. It has happened to me. It's all
good, man.
It's
a whole love fest here. Look, we're having a conversation with D Sexy Wife, and she's giving our viewers one tip to the men, one tip for the women to make like your sex better tonight. So that's
oral. This is specifically for oral.
Talking about oral.
Okay. So am I giving a tip to the men or am I giving a tip to the women?
First of all, let me just say I appreciate that D is ready to go right now. D is like, nigga, you ain't saying nothing. I got tips for the man. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Like which one I want? Which one?
I love it. Well, D was giving D was gonna give us some tips, and then you can get some tips too.
We both are D, which is so amazing in this moment.
Yes. You're so beautiful, sis.
Girl, I feel
Oh man, look at the love. Look at this love.
That's beautiful.
Yo, can we just give it up for me a little bit for bringing everybody together? I mean, we're gonna get to y'all. We're gonna let y'all finish.
Give it
up for myself.
This chocolate is divine.
There's a lot of chocolate. Y'all doing y'all thing.
That's beautiful.
Yes. Okay. Is it? What y'all tag? Who going? What the
so
I thought you was gonna start. Okay.
Okay, good. Me.
Go ahead.
Not being greedy, but me. Sorry. I'm a double Scorpio. So I would definitely have to say, so for the man, this is a tip. Actually, it's what you do before you get down there. Mm-hmm. That sets the tone for what's gonna happen down there. Too often the men go straight to ripping us open and going real hard. Now, don't get it twisted. It's some nights that we want to be thrown around. Okay, player, please do that from time to time. But it's sometimes you need to go a little slow. Okay, like start from up above and then work your way down and around first, and then take your time. Yes.
God, I can't stand. I can't stand it in a good way.
Everything is a stage for me. Everything is a stage. So I would definitely, that would be my tip for the men. Now I know y'all was probably wanting one where it's like flick the beam real quick, or also while you eat, make sure you taking advantage of that thumb up there as well. But I'm not going to say those things. I'm going to stick to what I said before.
Respect.
Okay.
Respect.
That was yes.
That's your friend. That's your friend.
Okay. The clit is your friend.
With the tongue.
Yeah. The combo. It's the combination. Lil D, what's your tip?
That's an excellent answer. Let me just say. So, tip for men. Y'all be cussing?
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
You're good. No holds barred.
Okay. Tip for men. You need to mind fuck her before you even get to oral sex. Sex doesn't start, it starts orally. That means it starts with some words. She needs to know that she gonna get fucked later when she wake up in the morning. You need to shoot that text in the morning. You need to, you know what I mean? You need to hit that FaceTime early. Send her that one text when she already know what's up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Send her that one thing and she like, oh shit, she on lunch. Like, nah, lunch ain't the only thing that's gonna get ate tonight. You know what I'm saying? So now she already in a mood, baby. Don't fuck it up. You set the tone. You know how they say niggas always talk that way out the pussy? Don't fuck it up. She's ready. She gonna fuck the shit out of you later. All you gotta do is make her feel like the sexiest person alive. And even if you're not that great at head, that's okay. She gonna tell you what she want. All you gotta do is be receptive. All she needs to know is that you're paying attention to her and you're the only person that she wants. And it don't really matter what y'all do because y'all gonna figure that out together. Now, to the women,
what she want.
Period. To the women, enjoy sucking that man's dick the same way you want your pussy ate. Can you put that man's dick in your mouth? Drink some water.
Important. Hydrate.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Lubricate. Make sure that
somebody want no dry mouth.
like trying to come down there and like gotta spit on your shit. You know, make sure your mouth got shit is lubricated. But above all, enjoy it. Enjoy it because he like that shit. And the better you do it, the more he gonna like it. And that means the better he gonna fuck you when he's done. Perfect. It's very simple. Don't over. And again, he gonna tell you what he like. He'll tell you to put your hand on his balls. He'll tell you if he don't like it that much, if it's too hard. Hold on. All right, now you good. Because again, all he wants to know is you paying attention.
Wow.
Gems, people. They are dropping gems.
God has spoken.
Gems.
Let the church say.
I can't stand her, man, because she got that church background. I know exactly what she's talking about. All right, so cool. Let's move on. Let's move on to the women. What's one tip for the women that's viewing? Let's start with you, D. Sexy.
Well, I mean, damn, D done ran down a couple of the great ones.
She did, bro. Like killing it.
She said to be lubricated.
The double D's.
I would definitely say that oral should look as an act of service and one of pleasure and one of gratitude. I talk about whenever your man come home, greeting him at the door on your knees with a cocktail, his favorite drink, whatever that may be, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, in your hand and, you know, ready to serve him. Amen. And a lot of women, you would be amazed who was like, my man drives trucks. I'm gonna be greeting him on his. I'm like, girl, that's seasoning, girl, that's flavor. That's flavor.
Yo, I cannot wait to clip that up. Man, drive trucks. His balls is sweaty.
That better be like my like fiance. That better be.
Look, man, you just talked all that jazz.
Like, you know what I'm
like,
saying? You can't.
I don't know. I don't know if I want the 18 hours on the road balls. I don't know if I don't know.
Oh my God.
My love don't go there.
Like, that's some shit I'm gonna do because we like role playing and I'm gonna suck your dick right there and then we're gonna be done.
It's about letting it go in your mind. It's about changing the view of it in your mind. Me and F1, I literally have to tackle him in order to suck his dick after a day of work. He's like, no, I need to take a bath. I'm like, give it to me. I'm trying to fight him.
I'm gonna let that nigga bathe first.
See, I'm different. I'm different. I'm different. I'm different. I'm different. And the bad part is my husband, he is the guy that like takes like several baths a day and it's like, no, you gotta wait. And I'm literally like crawling, like, give me that.
Yeah, because we want to give it to you fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Am I the only one that likes a dirty dick? No, because I've done a video on it. To Dee's point, what she was talking about earlier, I've done a video about talking dirty and how it should be started at the start of the day. Absolutely, you should be starting off that day grand rising, master dick. Can't wait to this.
Gonna rise real grand tonight.
That part.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, for me, it's just to show I'm just into some nasty shit, I guess. It's just me, because
Listen, man, it's
my
nothing
mind
wrong.
goes way deeper than a day of work.
I'm sure your husband appreciates that. You know what I'm saying?
No, he runs from me.
He runs from me.
Y'all,
I just want to suck his, but he just
What's that, Lil D?
is this
What's that?
what the episode about? Because I ain't getting no rundown. We're gonna be talking about sucking dick.
We're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff, man. That's why I purposely didn't give anybody a rundown. We
They
didn't
didn't
even.
no one to run down.
We did
Okay.
not have any plan coming into the show, just because I'm familiar with both of your content, and just the conversations and just the riffs off random stuff is going to be like a dope show.
Well, that's fun.
Whole show.
D, tell me about yourself.
Okay, so I'm a radio
she can watch out.
personality.
Okay.
It's been 17 years.
Okay.
I'm an author, a writer for myself and others. What else do I do? I'm a community activist. I live in Dallas. Y'all live in Dallas? No, you're on Eastern time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
California.
I live in Dallas. Before Dallas, I was in Ohio for 10 years doing radio, Toledo, Cleveland, Columbus. Started in Shreveport, Louisiana, where I'm from. Most recently, I was on radio here. I got fired on April Fool's Day, which, if you know me, is hilarious because I'm that petty. It's okay. I was manifesting that firing for a while. I just didn't have no.
Girl, we've been already connected stuff.
Ooh, yeah, girl, I need to go. But yeah, so this year we bike, baby. So I wrote a book in 2019. I am writing books for other people right now. Podcast on the way. Picture behind me. I'm starting a run club this spring.
Flexing on them.
Yeah, a lot of good shit coming up. Back on the radio.
Awesome.
Entertainment Report that's in South Carolina now, Myrtle Beach and Florence, weeknights at 7:50, 9:50. It's called the D List. It's like top 5 trending entertainment report, but the way I do my shit, no one can do it like me, which is why it's in 2 markets.
Talk your shit.
So yeah, that's
Okay.
a little bit.
I mean, you don't answer about
reaction on your shit.
Listen, you don't answer about maybe about 70% of my questions, and like just like
she
that.
did. It took her 3 minutes.
I mean, I was going to ask her
We had
about
like
her career,
we didn't have like a
her
plan
time in
coming
the
into this, but we had like interview questions, and you like legit answered like
every single
like
one of them.
half of them.
I'd be quicker than that.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Their resume extensive, baby.
Girl, I love it.
Shit.
Congratulations to you.
Thank
That's
you.
right.
Thank you
Right.
so good.
Y'all gonna have to re-ask me my shit because I only said a little bit of mine. I need to say all of mine.
Lil D, let me ask you, so being in this industry for so long, like where do you see the future of a radio going now that podcasting has become a huge platform? Do you think it still has a chance to be as relevant as podcast is right now?
It's more relevant than podcasts. They'll lie to you and tell you it's not, but they get the numbers. People know how people are listening to the radio in any 15-minute increment. And it's always hundreds of thousands of people, depending on how big the city is. Like in Dallas, it's always at least 123,000 people listening in any 15-minute span. It's the 5th largest city in the country.
Word.
Podcasting is cool, but if I own a funeral home in Dallas, I'm not advertising on a podcast. I'm advertising on the radio station here because that's what a lot of people. If somebody gets shot in my city, the podcast can't tell me about it, but I can turn the radio on. Now, of course, I can turn the news on, but they're not gonna play Megan Thee Stallion right after. So, and the news don't give a shit if like Moneybag Yo gets not Moneybag. I'm sorry, if Young Dolph gets shot, but if I'm in Memphis. Oh shit, I'm going straight to the radio because I know the night jock know what's going on. What radio personalities are doing is obviously becoming more digital because you're gonna have to be on TikTok and Instagram, and you got to break your brand bigger and do more things. But radio itself is never going anywhere.
Okay.
What they are doing is automating it more. You'll see a lot of morning shows, afternoon shows that are in a lot of different cities. And so they're paying people less. You can blame COVID for that. Podcasting had nothing to do with it.
Right.
But there's less local radio. And so the local jocks are going to have to try harder. What I hope to see is personalities come back. It's hard to survive now as a jock. A jock is a person who, they're going to be there. They'll tell you the news and that's it. And that's cool. But the personality is going to find a way to say that shit where you remember what they said 4 days later. When you see them, you like, yo, you remember you said that one thing? You was talking about that thing and I don't remember, but it was funny as fuck. That's a personality. They're coming back.
Okay.
And I'm that.
Cool.
And speaking of personalities, how dope was it that Charlemagne the God wrote the foreword for your book?
How did that come about? Can you just touch on that?
I texted him and asked him.
There you go. That's it.
Hey, hey.
Like a cool story.
She knew what she wanted.
Like I really wanted it to sound better than that, but honestly, I just texted him. And I was like, even when I texted him, I was like, okay, he might not do this nigga famous. And like, I mean, he cool, but like, so I was like, even if you don't do it, I'm gonna send you like the first copy. This man texted me back. I'll never forget, like 4 minutes later, and he was like, peace, when you need it by. Huh?
Yo, that's so fly.
That is.
What? What?
That's cool.
All I told him was what the book was about, and he was like, okay. And he sent it to me, and it was literally the most perfect forward for my book, period. Shit was amazing. I still flew to New York, gave him the first copy, he signed it. I got to like watch the Breakfast Club. The shit was dope.
That part.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. So let me ask, and this question is to both of y'all. Like, do you have any tips for people who are trying to get into the content creation game? Do you have any tips?
Prior preparation prevents poor performance. So take a little time to plan, even if you're still growing to aspire to the type of planner that you want to be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I come from a family of heavy hitters and overachievers where we are expected to work while others sleep and to be up early in the morning. And, you know, I have a master's degree from Southern University. Shout out to Louisiana. Let's go, baby.
That love right there.
That's what's
you know what I'm saying? But this is my undergrad right there from Southeastern. Anyway, from Southeastern.
Okay.
Shout out to Louisiana. I'm in Cali
right.
now, but girl, you just touched my soul. You don't even know, girl. Yeah, and to whom much is given, much is required. To the point I was saying earlier, you will have times where you don't want to, but you need to understand the mission that God has set before you. And if you feel like what you're doing is a part of a greater destiny, then that has to like keep you disciplined to do what it is that you need to do to honor the pieces of your craft while you can, and to know the impact that you are here to make.
cool.
And like appreciate what you have. Like you, even if you get 12 likes on your reel, 12 people liked it. Them 12 people didn't have to double tap. And so focus on, I only got 12 likes, it's gonna stay there. But if you like, bet, okay, what do these 12 people, what else do they like? What else is on their page? You know what I mean? What's in their stories? Now you can see what those 12 people like and find some of their people and start growing. But appreciate where you are right now, because you don't have to be there. Also, you're right about planning. Like for me, I only put makeup on like 3-4 days a week, and I film everything.
Wow. But girl, when you beautiful, who give a damn about makeup? Good.
Okay,
but
girl.
I usually do. I try to film 3 in a day.
Okay.
Wow.
Nice. Okay.
Anytime I have a photo shoot or like my makeup is professionally done, how many TikToks can I do? How many reels can I do? How many cute ass pictures can I take real quick? Because I'm not gonna do that shit every day.
That's hard. That's hard. That's why I don't be on there that much. Why I need to do better.
You gotta pick like your free day where you have like 2 hours and find the TikToks that you know you want to do and just do them shits. Know what outfit you wear and all of that. That shit is really a job. It's annoying.
It is really a job. That's what people have to understand. It's really a job. In addition to whatever jobs you may have and all these other things you running.
Nah,
For sure. I think that's something that's a good point too. I think it's a lot of people don't understand. It's if you're really trying to make your side hustle like your main hustle, you're going to have to work outside of your job. So you might have to work a 9-to-5 job, but the question is now from 5 to 10, 5 to 11, those 5 to 6 hours that you're off, what are you doing with that time? I think a lot of times people got these big dreams, but they're not willing to put an hour or 2 hours on top of their 8-hour shift to achieve those dreams and goals.
Let them know we chase the dream. The dream does not chase us, my suckers. Y'all better get the hell up.
Damn right.
Grinding, my suckers, or don't go to sleep or block it off, like D said.
You gotta love yourself enough to know that that shit can happen. See it in your head first and write it down on some actual like paper and then see it so you can't run from it.
Wow.
Listen, both of y'all are so inspirational. I'm not gonna lie, because between both of your professions and what y'all do, it's cornering so many different types of just, you know, like, hey, speak it until you make it, work at it, work outside the norms of what you normally do every day, and to stick with it. So once more, I want to, you know, thank y'all for being here, giving us this talk, giving us this motivation, because so many people want to be in this space, but they don't know what it takes to really keep going at it. And there are times where, like D-Sexy was saying, you don't want to post nothing, but what's going to drive that passion to keep you going every single day?
That part. Amen.
Period.
It needs to be bigger than you, boo. Okay.
And it's like
your destiny. Amen.
after you see it, you can't run from it. So don't run from it.
Nope.
You're gonna die at some point.
Boy, damn, D.
I love it.
You're
Listen,
gonna die.
exactly. And
We
I think,
are all
as you
dying.
get older,
Sorry.
like
Like
that
even
really
all
just
dying.
impresses on your mind too.
And you don't get it. Did you die? No. So fucking try again and try something else.
That part. That part.
It's okay. It's
Yes,
okay.
it's a victory or a lesson in Jesus' name. Amen.
You don't
Girl, get me preaching. I love what you said about writing.
Girl, get me started. I love y'all. This was awesome.
No, what were you saying,
Appreciate
D?
Huh?
What were you just saying?
People don't have a fear of failure. They have a fear of success. If you had a fear of failure, how can you feel like, okay, that's my shit. Sorry, it's loud out here. But okay, I always look at it like this. People say they have a fear of failure, right? What if I do the thing and it doesn't work? If you have not done the thing, how do you feel like you're successful? That means you already feel like a failure. You scared of success, because if you succeed, you'll know that there's no reason that you should have been scared to fail. What the fuck's failure? That's your anxiety telling you, no, don't even try.
Bars. This is a
Don't
very
be scared
bar-heavy
to not be broke.
episode of the Geek Salad
Don't
podcast.
be scared to
man.
be able to pay your bills.
Tell me.
You know what it feels like to not be able to pay them motherfuckers. It feels really great to be able to say the light bill due, damn, let me get it. And that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't know what that feels like, imagine it. Imagine it. And you're gonna stop yourself from eating at McDonald's. You're gonna put that money back. It might not be a lot, but that shit add up.
Wow.
Is the McRib back or not? We gotta. I think we gotta qualify, because if the McRib is back, I'm gonna get the McRib. But other than that, then I feel you though. I definitely follow. I think people are scared to. I think sometimes people are so scared to lose that they don't even try, which I think is a tragedy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can deal with trying something and failing at it. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because then you can recalibrate. You can really ask yourself those tough questions, like, is this thing I'm doing something I really and truly love? Blah, blah, blah. But it's like, what I can't stand for is not trying. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you're not trying, like, what are you doing with your life? You know?
Yes.
Damn right.
That was a movie, and it was like, to do the wrong thing is bad, but to do nothing is worse.
Way
the
worse.
worst thing of all is to just let something stay a thought or a desire. And for me, it's actually more about self-worth. And as a person who by day has transitioned to being an educational leader, I was an assistant principal in Oakland. By day, by night, I'm saying she on the sex tip. But for me, it's so many students who never even thought it was possible to have a podcast, to be sitting here on a show, to be on a radio show, to like be orchestrating a marathon. Like, in their mind, they never saw nobody do it. In their community, they never saw nobody do it in reality. And it's amazing how many kids, even with technology, still believe that it's an unattainable desire for them. And it's already crushed before they even become an adult. They don't even know what it means to have a desire to dream.
That's part of what I do. I have an organization called Grinding in Real Life. And one of the things that we do is called 12 Days of Christmas, where we'll pick 12 girls and I'll let them shadow 12 women in their desired career field. So if you want to be a teacher, you're going to grade papers. You want to be a nurse, you go in the hospital. You want to be a model, you get a photo shoot. So you get to see a woman who looks like you, who's literally doing it. So there is no such thing as it don't exist. Here she goes. Here's her phone number. Here's her Instagram.
Y'all.
I love that, man. I love
Oh
that.
my God, I love it.
That's a dope idea.
Do you know what it was like at a middle school off Nate Avenue for them girls to see me walking through as the teacher of the day, as the assistant? They was like, "What you doing?" It's a big. I was like, "You can do it too."
Dress well, like teachers can be pretty. What?
The parents was like, "You're the administrator." Even now, where my role is even bigger than what that was, but they're like, "You're the." Yes, I am. And I'm one of one Black person at a board table by day.
Okay.
Look at God.
Right. Won't he do it?
Wow. It's just so amazing. Even just talking to you and hearing what you're doing, like my connection to young people and education is so deep. Like I've only had two desires. One was D-Sexy Wife being my own reality television, and the other one was me having my own school. And that is why I can't even turn away from one, and I still stay so connected, which in the South, once my Caucasian administrator found out what I was doing, they was like, okay, we'll holler. Granted, top scores in the district, most of the parents there was in my classes in the weekend talking about thank you for the workshop.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, so they let you? So they found your YouTube and it was like, we gotta let you go.
This was before YouTube. You gotta remember, I just started YouTube 2 years ago.
That's
so
right,
God has blessed me with the following that I've had in the time I've had.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, bye, D. I love you and everything that you do.
Yes, D.
Gotta make sure that makes it in the video.
If you don't come back,
like, we're recording everything.
For sure.
You ain't gotta show everything just because you're recording everything.
I mean, listen, if it's something that we record that you want us to take out, just let us know. That's no.
Oh no, I mean I can't think of anything, but anything that makes me look bad or my boobs look small and smushed, take that part out. I'm serious.
Where does she come from, man? So let me ask you this, because you got this like really big, huge personality, right? So let me ask you: is your husband more laid back, or is he like crazy like you, like crazy in a good way?
He laid back.
No, he is the strong, silent type. He is.
That's me. Yeah.
I found quiet. He is just chill. He does not like to be on camera. He asks not to be on camera. You can't even find him on the internet. He doesn't even have a thumbnail. He doesn't have an Instagram.
That Negro is a ghost.
He is
running from the CIA and shit. Just not there.
If you thought of the opposite of me, like he just wants to, like, he's just so different, and which is I love. Like I'm constantly learning from him about, like, I don't know, politics and books and all the things on his side, video games and different music, and he's just so different.
That's dope, man. Because like me and my wife, we have a lot of similarities, but we're definitely different. I'm more quiet. You wouldn't know it because I'm not usually quiet on the show, but I'm more like quiet, like a thinker. I'm a thinker, right? She is just all day, just like look exactly. And I think that's why we mesh too. That's the whole opposites.
You can connect. You can see your wife in me.
Yeah. Steph definitely is the whole. Because I'm like, yo, she, especially when she get around her girlfriends, man, it's like, oh my God, it's like the decibel level just increases exponentially. That's my big word for the day, exponentially. But I'm like, yo, she's right in front of you. Like, why are you laughing so loud? Like, I'm just gonna go upstairs and
that's my husband. He's like, you sing everything like you in a gospel choir. Why you gotta be so loud?
And she is. She can sing her ass off.
Look at the similarities, man.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Yo, this is
dope. He say the 90s was my era. I missed it. Like back with the death row when the women were singing in the background on the track.
Oh man.
Like,
Oh man. Yeah.
Yo, wild time. Wild time for real. Yo, plug your stuff. What do you have going on? I know you got stuff.
Well, first of all,
projects.
I need everyone to go to YouTube and subscribe to @DSexyWife, DEE Sexy Wife. I am your professor of passion for all things in and outside of the bedroom. Also, head over to Amazon and get my book, The Sexy Wife to Die. And the art cover work was done by me, and I'm sure you can tell too. I don't know, just go see it.
I can't really see it.
Don't worry about it. I see with
really
the lights and such. Just go search it on Amazon, okay? It's a pocket, guys. And I started doing ASMR.
Oh, really?
Right. So is that going to be like what are you doing? Like I know that's like the sound and all of that stuff.
Yes, the sensory. So people don't know this, but every day whenever I get in the bathtub, I watch videos of people eat food. It just turns me on.
Really? This is
mukbangs and everything. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't do it.
I tried to myself, man.
Really?
It's the sounds of like the mush, and then I'm trying to
I'll be like,
I can't do it.
I'll be like,
but I know that there's probably a market for it, and it's huge. It's got to be huge if so many people are making these videos. It's
really popular. I can do that with people. I like, and it's bad because Instagram knows it too. Like technology is crazy. I like watching people make food. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That I can get into because I'm like I can really cook or whatever.
Okay, but I can really eat.
You stupid. I can throw down in the kitchen. I burns in the kitchen. Okay. But just watching people just like and the sound, like I'm just like, nah, man. Like,
my husband hates it as well. He thinks it's so weird. He don't want to hear that shit. That's why I do it in the tub. Oh, yeah. He hates it, but that's
I can see it now. You can see you like in a bubble bath or something with like candles lit. I'm like,
I'll be under the covers. Like I'll watch Pornhub. Shout out to them. Knock one out, and then right whenever it's time to go to sleep, I'll go under the covers and watch a mukbang, and then he'll walk past me and he's like, "You watching that weird shit again?"
Yo, fellas, this is proof positive that women is just like us. I try to rub one out before you go to sleep. Like it helps you sleep better.
It be like
helps
you sleep.
Yeah.
It's part of the routine.
Tired,
I'm already one up today. What about y'all?
Good job. Yes. You did it.
All right.
You did it.
So this is my Instagram page. So, and what's funny is I had Instagram for like 1,000 years and I still only have 3,000 followers. But if you go to YouTube, which I've only had for 2 years, which there's a link there as well. But it's
YouTube's
already
crazy.
like almost at 35 in 2 years. And here it is, I've had Instagram for 10 years. You just see the difference, right?
Yo, you could get to like 10K in a month or two on Instagram if you wanted. I can tell you don't be focusing on it. And I say that because all you would have to do, I mean, not saying you don't do nothing, but
iron sharpens iron. No, give me the people.
All you would have to do is, because you have such a big reach on YouTube, just at some point at the beginning, like you tell them to subscribe, tell them to go follow your Instagram. They'll do it because they like you. You know what I'm saying?
Done. And I'm gonna give you the credit for that power move whenever my numbers go up.
I gotta ask you though,
$1 via Cash App.
With this new venture into what is it, ASMR? Is it going to be on like Twitch or like Patreon so people can like donate? Another stream right there.
No, it's not Patreon. I was thinking about OnlyFans. I'm like, people keep asking me about OnlyFans, but my husband was like, hell no.
Yeah. That's why I draw the line. Like no.
No. I have done a video one time. My husband was like, look, either you need to take the video down or you need to put a strip or something across the bottom. So I like
let me ask you that. Let me just throw this out there. Would you do it if it didn't bother him, if he was cool with it?
I mean, first of all, I've never even seen an OnlyFans account, so I don't know what the margin is. But if he was cool with it, sure, I would, because I feel like it's another place to connect with your fans. But if that means that I have to be naked, no. But I feel like you can do it and not be naked.
You don't have to be naked, but I would say it helps.
Yeah, I mean that's the majority
nudity helps
of the eyes is on, the women that are free to venture in that part, right? But people do like cooking on OnlyFans, ASMR, feet play, puppets, all that shit on OnlyFans. So the sky is open for it.
See, and then to the point that you made earlier, like, I honestly, my schedule is already so packed, mainly with my life coaching and couple sessions, other than YouTube videos. That's the other thing, which you can book me at calendly.com/dsexywife. The most popular session is $69 an hour.
I see what you did there.
Got it?
I peep it. I peep it.
Yeah. So, but that one is probably my second favorite. YouTube, of course, is my first because I get to be free and I don't mind that my videos are red or yellow or kicked out of the search often.
Damn YouTube.
Listen, man. Your YouTube is dope.
Thank you. Did you guys like, if you go back, did you guys like this one where I'm like laying on the floor? This one? Because I changed it, you know, normally I sit up right here when I'm licking the pillow. Do you like that?
Tell us what's going on in this one.
You know,
bi-curious. Are you bi-curious? Listen, don't answer. Don't answer. Let me tell you what I think, right? I would say
that I'm about to start recording.
Yes.
In fact, I already did record it. I was supposed to post it, but I was hecka nervous. I was like, But I'm gonna just do it. It's what I'm into. It turns me on, and I love watching it. I watch it every single night almost, and I'm like, why not? Some people will like it, some people won't, but that's me talking about me doing ASMR. My husband thought I was talking about some freaky shit. Not be talking. You guys are gonna.
I mean, you laying in the bed. You got the whole. Well, you got the thigh, one thigh over the other thigh, like
you acting like him. He walked by the studio and was like, "What
you doing? What's going on here?
I feel nervous. Did you?
See, come on, man. I can see your husband now. Like, yo,
no, he just thought he was walking by on a casual day and saw I didn't move pillows and shit on the floor, and I was looked like I was punching my little teddy bear. He was like, "What the fuck is going on?
What is happening?" Yo, AG. It's coming through kind of staticky.
Yeah, for me too.
Yeah, I would say go ahead and stop the audio real quick though. I can see your husband now, man. Like I know he don't want to be in front of the camera. I think I've seen him on he's been on like a few episodes, though, right?
Oh,
I've seen him.
He'll speak. Well, he's F1, which means faceless one. And like my first year and a half, he was like more a part of the show, and he'll come and sit off camera. There was one show that he did get on. It was like whenever we met, like 10K or 24K, a big number. But he wore Jason's mask that I have right there, and you still didn't get to see his face. But I mean, if you search far down enough on my Instagram, you can find out.
Yeah,
but don't do that now. But he don't want to be seen.
Okay, so
come on, yo, that would be like a dope like addition to the show. Like I can see like his faces when you be doing like this random stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like what's going on? That would be like a dope reality TV type thing. That would be cool.
have asked him. I'm like, babe, come be a part, and he's like, well, where you going in your direction?
It's like we're just going in two different.
I mean, granted, at the same time, he's a huge motivator. He will remind me, like, babe, go do a show. Like, there are so many followers who he has like commented, said thank you. That everybody calls him the GOAT, which he is, and like, so at the same time, he's like a huge motivator as well. And a few times, like whenever I do some real freaky shit, he'd be like, I need to come on your show and remind motherfuckers. I'm still your husband. I'm like,
in case y'all ain't know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real. That's what's up. Yo, shout out to your husband, man. Shout out.
He's amazing. I can't wait. Right after this, babe, oral, ningin.
Hey, listen. That's a national treasure. That's what she is. A national treasure.
Choke and stroke. Please.
Before we leave, I want to steal a question from our guys from the 4 Too Many podcast. But the question is, what is the one question you wish we would have asked you?
Oh, yay.
Shout out to 4 Too Many.
Asked me. Y'all already asked me the question, but I just forgot to plug Hustler Hollywood because I'm a spokesperson for them, and shopsedure.com. This sex pillow is my favorite. We do use it a lot. You just saw me licking it. I was looking for a little juice, but I don't see none. I was gonna lick it again.
How do you wash that thing? Like, how does that work? How does washing it work?
Oh, it unzips and you can take it off.
Okay.
Take the pillowcase off and you just wash the pillowcase.
Makes sense.
But see, I'm dirty. I like my juices. I don't wash it for a while. I haven't washed this one yet. Yeah. It's been baby, months. Like months of
dirty
juice.
Pillow. You like this dirty pillow, baby.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's the spot.
The spot. It could be anything. It could be a couple of different things.
Only one or two
side
people.
note. I know you said you and your husband, y'all decided not to have kids yet or whatever, but I got 2 teenage boys, and it's just funny, like teaching them about like married stuff and relationship stuff, because it's important to teach kids that. But it'd be like they'd come in my room or whatever, like, "Yo, Dad, I'm gonna take a shower. Can I get a towel?" And they just like grab a towel off my bed. I'm like, "No.
Son, not that one.
Son, you don't go into a married man's room and grab rent. You don't know what that towel was used for. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, it's like they don't know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach them. You got to teach them. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I'll be clapping your mom's cheeks. Like that happens I tell them that all the time. They hate it and I love it. Like I love it. I'm like, yo, your mom.
Were you ever too slow at telling them not to get the towel?
Nah. Well, listen, if they went in my room and got a towel while I went home, then, whatever. I don't think that's happened, but I tell them specifically that when I'm not home, do not go in my room. You know what I'm saying? Because but
they're teenagers. You haven't told them more than that.
I mean, I tell them the reason why you shouldn't take the towel. Like, yo, me and your mom, we be going.
What sex advice have you given them?
Mostly just don't get nobody pregnant, man. Like impression on them, like you're not 9 and 10 years old anymore. So they're 14 and 13. It's like, at this point in your life, you could get somebody pregnant. Like you have the ability to make a kid.
You think your sons is having sex at 14?
I don't think they're having sex, but
they are. You know it.
I would rather be proactive and let them know the responsibility that they have. You know what I'm saying?
What grade is that?
That's at high school, right?
8th grade and 6th grade.
Oh, okay, middle school.
So going to high school next year for my oldest.
Yeah, no, that 8th grader. Yeah. He probably did it.
Because I remember how I was when I was 15, 16. Like,
the 8th grader, he probably just smashed already.
I don't think so, but you never know.
You never they get public or private or charter?
Public.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they've been around. Yeah.
They just smashed.
Yeah. It's just different, yo. And I was talking to my cousin about this last week. Kids got it so easy now. Like when I was coming up, the only girls that we had was either the girls in your neighborhood or girls at school, right? So it's like if you didn't have a car and you didn't have no girls in your neighborhood, you pretty much was just out of luck. Now you could just Uber to a chick crib. You don't even gotta stay in your neighborhood no more. Like it's just different now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That part. Mm-hmm. Your children, have they Ubered by themselves?
Nah. Mm-mm. But I would have found a way. I was sneaky. I was sneaky when I was a teenager. I would have found a way to do it. I'm like, I'm going over to my friend's house to play Sega Genesis.
What age were you whenever you lost your virginity?
Yo, I could listen.
I
could have lost it. I could have lost it when I was 15. When I was 15, I had an opportunity to do it, but I didn't do it just because I figured it would be the first time that I did it, I would get a girl pregnant. This is my mind at 15. Why it's beyond my years. You say what?
Shout out to whoever scared you.
Listen, it is what it is. Now, fast forward to like a month after my 18th birthday, senior year of high school. I was like, yo, I'm not going to college a virgin. Like, that's just not going to happen. I need some experience. So I knew a girl that liked me. made it happen at that point in time. Let me tell you the mistake that I made though. This shit was funny. The condom that I got was a Trojan extended pleasure.
Oh no, nigga.
You remember?
So for the people that don't know what that is a condom that has a special no coming lubricant. It stops you from busting a nut. So me and the girl is going at it for like 45 minutes, an hour, sweat pouring. She's sweaty, I'm sweaty, and it didn't happen. I ain't even the first time. I didn't bust the first time. Thanks, Trojan. Yeah,
wait,
came in the clutch.
Give us the title of the condom again, because I'm sorry. I thought the joke was that. I thought the joke was that it was too big. That the condom was too big.
Oh, what? What? No way! No. Magna dude. But no. Side note: it was my manager at McDonald's that suggested to me to get these because I guess maybe he had an issue with, premature ejaculation or whatever. So he was like, "Look, this is what you do. You get this Trojan extended pleasure joint, and you're gonna be able to hit it for a long time." I was all right, bet, got it. Mistake. Smashing for a whole hour. That's it. Back in the day, it was like in a green box though. It was in a green box. I remember that.
Yes. Let's read a few. Do they have comments there?
Please pull the comments up.
Let's see. Let's see what we got here.
Watch the comments be all like positive and stuff.
They ain't got nothing on this page here.
Oh, because I was about to go up there and leave some negative feedback.
You're so funny.
But y'all see this right here in the corner? Dicky Big Gulp Sports Bottle Blue.
Ooh.
A booby floater. That might be all right.
A dick-shaped sports bottle. I guarantee you it'll be a chick that have that joint and like you like see her at the gym, be like, yeah, I know what she like, but then she be like terrible at giving head just because it's ironic. Like, can you imagine the irony of the girl having a sports bottle? Like anytime she like working out, but then you get with her and like the head is trash. Like that was false advertisement. I'm filing lawsuit, man. This America.
Because guess what? Women have written letters to me about men who do the same thing, who did something that made them believe like they was gonna be so great or so big, and it was a total letdown once they was in the bed. And they have literally written to me and said, "How do I deal with this?" So that pendulum swings both ways.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah. So very true.
But damn, that was so sad. Your first time, you couldn't bust.
No, just going at it, man. Like I'm pretty sure she was sore because I was
okay then.
Right?
Like, yo,
okay.
That's what it is, man.
All right,
soldier.
Okay.
Hour. Like, is this what it's all about? Like, is this how it's supposed to be? Like, just like smashing
water.
I was dehydrated as fuck. G, tell us about your first time, man.
Shit, man.
Oh, God. No.
It might have been around.
About him. Yeah, okay, good.
No,
I know we got a G, a D, then we had another D.
That part. Go ahead, Double G. D. This all you, player. I'm not answering.
Listen, I might have been like, maybe 12, 13. And it was me and my childhood friend. Somehow. Now, my father had this big ass a cabinet full of movies, right? But on some of the videotapes, the back part of it would be in porn. So, one day I'm watching like, Bruce Lee, then click to like a porn time. Oh shit, okay. Now as a kid, I found it amazing, right? So me and my lady friend back then, we couldn't do it in the house. So he said, hey, let's go in the woods and try out what we saw.
In the woods? What is happening? The woods.
Listen, man. Man, that was like the fastest 10 seconds, but it put me on a road. Put me on a road.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
That is
I didn't know what the hell I was doing though, but it happened. And then I remember like asking my mom, like Mom, I woke up with this white stuff on me. What does it mean? And she had no idea of like telling me what it was. She was just growing up. You just growing up.
She knew, but she was like, no, not my baby, dog.
That part.
Yeah, man. But yeah.
I remember that. I remember that.
That's a beautiful story. The fact that, first of all, the fact that you was watching old porns at the end of Jet Li, that alone is a dope thing. You were 80s baby.
Yeah.
Duh, because that's some fly shit.
For sure.
Then
Best
y'all went
generation.
in the woods. You just drop your pants down, huh? You didn't even take them off.
I know. She's like, look, we in the woods, but she about to get this wood. This is gonna happen.
Hope you got the wood.
Hope you're ready for it.
You know,
that's how I was. Side note, that's how it was the first time I had some like raw. You know what I'm saying? Because I think everybody remembers like the first time, but you also remember the first time you got it without the strap. Man, talk about maybe 7-8 strokes. Oh, 7-8 strokes. 8 maximum. 8 tops.
Yeah,
and it was a wrap. It was a wrap. So wait, hold on, D. So wait, you said you don't want to talk about yours, really? You made us spill the beans and you don't want to talk about yours. Come on, D.
All I have is my first, my last, and my everything.
Oh my God.
Okay,
my God.
I respect that. I respect
that. Who is that? Is that Barry
that,
White?
Yes, but I'll tell you this. We were married really, really young. When we got married, I was 21 whenever we got married.
Yeah.
I mean, we got married and I was still
84, 85.
Undergrad or 20. Was I 20? I'm born in 84.
Hey, me too. One more.
Oh, young. Look at y'all youngins. Y'all
84, 84. 84. See? I knew it. I knew it.
It was a connection. Which my husband is a little bit younger than me. A few years, not much. But he lied about his age, actually. And he's always been attracted to older women. Like Foxy Brown, he's obsessed with her. He calls her my grandmother. So it was just, a vibe.
You know what?
I didn't realize that he had lied about his age till after we had sex. And for me, if we had sex with him and we go together, I was already his girlfriend. And then I found out that he had been lying to me the whole time.
Wow.
After church, his mama said it after church service on Sunday.
It's like, by the way, I'm not actually 20.
No, it was an accident. She was
18.
like, because, she said his name and how old he was. And I was like, that's not in my mind. I'm like, that's not how old he is.
Like,
so
Mom,
I waited till we
you're
left.
wrong. I know how old he is. He told me you're wrong.
I waited till we left. I was like, this whole time you told me you was this age.
It was too late. It was too late there, man.
I was in love.
Yeah, man. That's how it be. That's how it be. Oh, that's dope, man. That is dope. It was something else.
So it was him. And he was the first person to eat my booty. Oh, I don't know if I can say that.
You already, it's too late.
You already said it. It ain't coming out. It's staying in there.
That's great.
It's staying in.
That's good. Listen, I'm gonna throw this whole interview away and just save that 1 5-second sound bite. He was the first. Look, with no context or whatever, he was the first one to eat my booty, and that's all people are gonna see.
Oh my God!
The first one to eat my booty.
I definitely still saved a lot of first until marriage. Like who I am now sexually was not experienced until after I met him, which is so weird because, you see our energies, our personalities, and you think like for sure I was that person, but I did not lose my virginity till after 18. She was married at 21. So she did not have very many partners, which is why I can say he was my first, my last, and my only, and my everything.
Oh, yeah, everybody before that time don't count.
They don't matter.
Let me ask you this. Is this something, well, I already know it is something, but maybe you can touch on it. Why do you think that some women, I ain't gonna say all women do it, but some women will discount the number of partners that they've had? Meaning they'll come up with something. If the conversation ever comes up and they say, my number is like 7 or my number is like 10 or whatever, but they're discounting the dudes that they just gave head to. They're discounting the dudes who, they slept with, but maybe the guy didn't make them come or whatever. It was horrible. Like, why do women do that? Can you touch on that? Oh,
we're freezing.
She froze.
Oh, she there.
Oh, you back. Oh, wait, do we freeze? I always think it's funny when it freezes. I'd be like, yo, are we froze to them?
Right.
It's like some paradox science fiction.
I wonder if she's texting us or somebody else.
Ooh.
Let me refresh, man. I don't see a message yet.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. She's coming back.
Hello.
All right, there we go. She
See, we told y'all now it's you and your twin up here. We knew it was gonna be double D's. We knew it. Can you see it? Can you see it? You see your other self?
No.
So what do you see? Do you just see us and you? Wow. So we see us, you, and then it's like you from like a minute ago.
Yeah, that's funny. But
I called it. I said it was gonna be D from the future, and she was gonna join the podcast. I spoke it into existence, and now we got 2 D's. We rocking with the double D's, man. What was he talking about?
I'm trying to figure it out so you guys don't have double D, but at the same time,
it just went away.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's just you now.
It's gone.
Yeah,
it's gone.
Boom.
See. All right. What was he talking about? Talking about first. So women and the not giving accurate numbers. Which me personally, I'm like, yo, why would you like? I've never even asked my woman that because it's like I don't care. Why do I care? That has literally nothing to do with me. But
and I think as a woman, I don't even want to know. I done told my husband, nigga, only tell me what you want to tell me. It don't matter.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, why would you ask that question? Like,
why?
That's like, to me, that falls in the same category of asking your woman, has she ever been with a dude that's bigger than you? Why would you want to know? Why would you even want to put that little bit of
that will forever stay in your head no matter what? Man. So it's like, why do
you care?
Guys, the size really always matter. It's a lot of women because I've done videos on this and I got a lot of backlash, mainly from the male subscribers.
Okay.
Saying that DU is wrong for making it seem like it's about size. So at this moment, I'm going to speak up for all of those men and say, if you can make magic with whatever you got, then it doesn't matter.
There you go. Do the your more thing, you know, man. just do your thing, bro.
Right. Because I think your head game may be crazy. You may be able to work that thing and do some circular motions that make her squirt.
For sure. It's like, and then again, it's like, why are you worried about another dude? Like, this is the stuff I don't understand. It's like, why are you worried about another dude? I care about one penis, and that's mine. And me and him is like this. But it's like, if it ain't mine, like, why would I care? You know what I'm saying? But I cut you off though. Like, okay, so why do women sometimes make their numbers or whatever?
Well, I read a few times that no matter who gives you a number, you can multiply it by an exponential, and that's your number of the day. And that pretty much kind of lands you more in the area. I think like with women, I don't know if you're supposed to add like between 3 to 7 or multiply it by 2.
You definitely got to grade on a curve.
Yeah, multiply it by 2 or something like that. But I think a lot of it has to do with, unfortunately, society. I mean, shout out to people like Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B who helping girls say fuck that shit, you know. If you want to have sex, have sex. But when it comes to the body count, wasn't it just a rapper who got engaged to his girl, and his number one reason he said was because her body count was low?
I think it was Lil Baby.
Oh, really?
I think it was Lil Baby.
Oh shit. Okay. I ain't know about that.
But see, this is you don't know though. That's the whole thing, bro. Yo, shout out to Mr. Lucario. It's somebody I watch on YouTube, man. Real dope content creator. Like, he gives guys tips on like how to, not be whack when you talking to women or whatever. He's real dope. But he was actually talking about Lil Baby. He was like, she could tell you what her number is, but unless you somehow found a way to magically be around her entire adult life, you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That same line, sister, she said, did you hold the lights?
Right.
Did you hold the lights?
It's crazy.
Ain't nobody hold it like. But think about it though. It does matter for a man. It wouldn't be this way if it wasn't this way. Y'all really do care about how many people then been with your girl. And if you didn't, then this would not be perpetuated.
I think some dudes, I can definitely get with that. I think it's the same way you got some women who will say they only been with 5 dudes, but really it's closer to 55. I think some women do that, but also on the flip side, you got some dudes who really, really care about, oh, wait a minute, how many? Oh, you've been with 20 dudes? Oh, no, I couldn't. I'll have fun with her, but I ain't gonna wipe her up. Like, like stupid stuff. Like,
everybody
you know what I'm
knows, everybody know her.
You say what?
Does that matter? Does it matter if like you're in a small town and everybody knows your girl? Does it matter with the proximity of where she was living his life? Now, granted,
I think that's a unique situation.
Yeah.
Because if you're in a very, very small town, I wouldn't feel a way about it, but it would be kind of weird if your current woman has slept with all of your friends based on proximity. That would be kind of weird. I think that's an exception to the rule.
Because you know what's going to happen whenever the friends fight. That's why I'll fuck your wife. And then
that's what I'm saying. Then I got to punch him in his face for something that happened 10 years ago.
That happens.
You know what I'm saying?
That happens, man.
Men say that.
Oh, we can be just as petty as y'all. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't care. Like, I've literally never fought anybody over a woman. Happily married, love my wife. I would never fight anybody over a woman because I feel like
you would fight over your wife, wouldn't you?
I would fight to protect her, but I wouldn't fight. So say she was like out there with a dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, oh nah. I mean, I might still on him just because I'm like, okay, you knew the situation, bro. I'm not mad at you for being a man, but I am mad at you for knowing I exist and still being like whatever. So I'm still on him. But it ain't gonna be like, like nah. It's like you either want me or you don't want me. That's how I feel. So like, what are we fighting for? You know what I'm saying? That's always been lame to me. But
that's a secret.
But yeah, small town, that's different. We gotta have that as a topic on another show, G. Like, in a small town,
G, what's your response to that question?
I've seen that happen because small town folk, because I used to live in a small town in Tennessee, like back in 93, 92, right? Now, mind you, old school way of thinking, your girl had a whole lot of partners, she a hoe, you can't wipe a hoe, right? But I think now the body count has changed because people are a bit more free with, spreading the love for the most part.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Just love.
Just spreading the love, you know what I'm saying? And now it's not as stigmatized now as it was 20, 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. Well, the way that social media will let you have it, it's like, you ask a woman's body count, it's like, why, I don't have to tell you because, you know what I'm saying? It's my right to be.
Amen.
It's my right. You know what I'm saying? You know, back then it used to be shunned if your girlfriend or your wife had more than 1 or 2 partners. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, let me fuck on these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then just
I gotta have my whole phase.
You know what I'm saying? If men can do it, then can do it too.
Let me hold in peace. Just let me.
Yeah. Everybody had a whole phase, man. Yeah, everybody did.
Facts. And we better for it. We better.
Listen,
there you go.
That's what people don't understand. Sometimes it's like it's good because listen, before I got married, like I was definitely out here doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think sometimes it makes it better when you kind of slow down and you just focus on one person later because you already know what's out there. You know what I'm saying? Because you already sample a little bit of pizza over here, some tacos over here, some crab legs over there. You done had a little sample of a variety pack, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think you're more likely to be like satisfied because your goals is different because you done all that stuff already. You know what I'm saying? Stuff checking off your list, doing this with a woman, dump that with a woman, done it, kind of like it, don't kind of like it, whatever. So now you can have this new thing with your wife or your partner. Yeah.
Facts, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what also my amazing husband also says. He's like, once you done had one vagina, you've kind of had them all. Why would I cheat?
I can't co-sign that. I cannot co-sign that one. Can't do it.
All vagina is created equal, but it's to say there are lips, there's a labia, there's a clitoris, there's an it'll be some warmness there. To say like it's not worth me ruining my house to get, you know what I'm saying, to step out to get something that is essentially the same. Like the woman, her makeup, her personality may be different, but essentially, I mean, come on, it's the alternative.
Yo, that has saved me, and I know most dudes can definitely, know where I'm coming from. That saved me from making some stupid mistakes, bro. Like, don't take, like when I was single, just taking that ride across town with the toxic chick that you know goodness well you ain't got no business dealing with, but she got that. But she got that wet though. So it's like 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock in the morning, look at the phone like,
should I really go what I did right now? Man,
throw the dice.
Yeah.
But isn't it beautiful to be married and out of the game? Like, I just love the peace that I have because we're like still madly in love with each other. Like, I still watch him sleep and he still takes pictures of me and like blows up my face so he can look at every little piece of my face.
That's beautiful right there, man. That's beautiful, man.
That's hilarious. Like, I've never heard that before.
And I hate it though, but
I'm gonna blow it up like this.
Only because it annoys me. Only because it annoys me.
Fam, I'm a firm believer in that 50 to 53% of marriage is just you finding new ways to get on your partner's nerves. It's just it just is. Like, it just makes everything better. It'd be like some shit like y'all just sitting there and she'll look at me and I'm like, yo, what the fuck you looking at? What you mean what the fuck I'm looking at? And we just go back and forth. Like, it's hilarious. But it makes it
spice, man. It's a spice to it.
And then it's like, you know what? You acting like you need some sex, nigga. You know, or he'll be like, clearly, you just need to be broke off. Yes, I do. But then do.
That's it. Yo, marriage is a flex for sure. But yo, love it. Flexing on them. Listen, man, thank you for being on the show. We gotta have you back. In fact, listen, we want to get you on one of our lives. We think a live would be dope. Instagram live would be dope with you.
I'm here for it. Let me know when. Tomorrow I'll be live on YouTube at
what time?
Right? Again, y'all be asking me stuff. Y'all my memory, I swear. I go downstairs and be like, why did I come down here? Tomorrow on YouTube, it'll be 5 p.m. Pacific. If y'all ain't doing nothing, that'll be 3 hours behind you. So 5, 4, 3, 2. It'll be 2 o'clock y'all's time.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Right? Are y'all ahead of me?
Now y'all are behind us.
Behind us, yeah.
So it'll be like 8 o'clock our time.
8 o'clock, other way. Sorry. Yeah, 8 o'clock. My bad. Good job.
Okay.
Damn time zones, fam.
Man, what the fuck? I don't
know. Like, I didn't even know. I did not know you was on the West Coast though. I thought you was in Louisiana.
Well, that's
how long you been in on the West Coast?
We have been here now going on 7 years. I think it'll be 7 years in July. And you know what? For Black people to be out here and be fucking homeowners, motherfucker, in the Bay, God is
talk about it.
God is good.
Okay.
Yes,
all right.
It is good, man. I'm all about home ownership.
Hell yeah.
All about home ownership.
Y'all got to do better, y'all. When you know better, do better, right?
That's right.
For sure. Yeah. But thanks again for coming on. You'll tell the people where they can follow you on the interwebs.
Everyone follow me at GSexyWife. That's your girl there. I am your professor of passion. I'm on YouTube and Instagram. Calendly to book me as your sexucation coach. That is at calendly.com/GSexyWife.
Yeah, y'all go follow her. Dope ass content on Instagram and YouTube, and we'll make sure to, when we post up this podcast, I'm gonna have all your links up there, all your follows. So we got you.
Thank you. All things God, communication, and amazing sex. The 2 hours have flown by. I thought this was gonna be like 30 minutes. Now it's going on 2 hours. So I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
problem.
Thanks for coming on. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions that you would like us to ask D when she comes on our Instagram live, whenever that is in the future. We want to thank everybody for watching the Geek Salad podcast. Go ahead and subscribe and also hit that bell icon if you're watching on YouTube. And also catch Instagram live, the Geek Salad live show on Instagram. That's every Friday at 7 p.m. Until next time.
Oh, real quick before we leave, also make sure to support Little D on air. She was on earlier, but you know, issues with the phone and Zoom. She could have come back, but I want to thank Kay for coming on to the show. And I want to thank C, the Superior, for trying to make it, but we'll make sure we get you in the future as well. Thank you.
For sure. All right, man. Y'all be good.
I keep on trying to leave, goddammit.
No, stay. Don't go. All right, bro.
All right, good show, man. Good show, man.
Good show. Real good show.
I'm on the come up, jump up, I pick my gun up. Joe Jackson with trap.